Hi guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos, plus so much more over on my blog, chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. The whole premise of my channel is to share with you guys how I'm crushing the chaos in my life with hopes that you'll be inspired and encouraged to crush the chaos in yours. Today's video is going to be about how to effectively plan your day. I have 3 tips that will help you with one of my common issues, which is time management. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Tip number 1 is to make a brain dump list. In mapping out what it is that you have going on for the week, this is not putting it in categories, this is not fine-tuning what you need to get done per se, it's getting everything out of your head that you know is coming up for the week onto paper. This is also a great time to look at what you had going on in the previous week that you may not have had time to get done, but you know that you may have a little bit of time in your schedule to get done this week. I would recommend just putting everything on paper, everything that you can think of. It doesn't mean that everything is getting done, but it lets you know everything that you have set out to do. So that is tip number 1. To do this, I would recommend either using a weekly layout or you can just use a list pad. There are a lot of list pads that you can find. This one is from Staples and it goes right into my planner. I use a half-letter ARC Discbound system. If you're using a Happy Planner, there are plenty of add-ons that you can use for that. But if you are just ready to get down to it and write it, you can either put this brain dump in your phone, which I have done as well, or you can just put it on a regular piece of paper. But the foundation of going ahead and making this brain dump list just gets everything out of your head. Then when it comes to mapping out where everything should go throughout your day and throughout the week, you'll have a better guide. Now that you have your brain dump list out of the way, it's time to go ahead and organize what it is that you wrote out. This can be done as writing out your priorities for the week. I wouldn't go more than 5. Just list out 3 to 5 priorities that you want, and I would go ahead and categorize based on that list. So for me, for the week, I have freelance, YouTube, and memoir editing that are my priorities each week. And of course for you, they can change, but having this guide will help you then filter out the list that you have. So for the freelance tasks that I have from day to day, I can then go ahead and plug them into that category and spread out my to-do list that I have here into those sections. For anything that is left outside of those top priority categories, you can then filter them into other and adjust your schedule to fit them in as well. So once you get the big list, it's then time to condense it and categorize it before you can start mapping out the time frame in which you'll get it done, which is tip number 3. The last and final tip is to get things done. For those that struggle with time management like myself, I would recommend implementing some kind of hourly format. For those of you out there that work a 9 to 5 but still want to be able to accomplish things before and after work, I would encourage you to implement a morning and afternoon routine. This way you'll be able to get things done in your personal time outside of your actual work hours. Another option is to go ahead and use an hourly layout. This is as simple as writing out the hours of the day that you have, writing in the appointments you have going on. There are a variety of daily options that you can print out for free and purchase. And of course, you can also make note of this in your phone. But I love writing out my daily onto a page. It just gives me a little more structure and I prefer the physical visual. The last option that I have for you guys when it comes to time management is one that I'm actually using, which is the Daily Block Schedule by Jordan Page of funcheaperfree.com. I'll have the information on this below, and I have been getting questions on this since I did do a full video about it. What I like about this versus the traditional hourly is that you are breaking your day into, instead of living hour by hour, you're living by chunks of time. So for me, my day is from 7 to roughly midnight, 7 a.m. to midnight. And I have a morning routine, a night routine. I have time for my freelance work, time for errands, my actual job, which is being a nanny. I have time for that built in, plus things that I want to get done while I'm there, if the time allows. So I have all of that mapped out. And again, I will link this video and the template and Jordan's video about it below for further information on it. But this has been a game changer for me when it comes to mapping out my day, because one of the things that Jordan mentioned in the video, aside from not living your day hour by hour and living it in bites, is that what you're able to see in your brain dump is that there are a lot of things that carry over from day to day that you can consolidate into one category. So my categories are my morning routine, AM work that I want to get done, then I have a lunch section, then I have a work block, which is then broken into 3 smaller blocks, and then I have my night routine, and then of course make sure that you put in sleep. The hours do adjust. This is a huge adjustment for me. One of the hardest things is the 7 a.m. block, but taking time to not only write it out and categorize it, but then putting in the action steps to get it done by implementing a timed schedule will make all the difference. I know that with some work schedules that it's harder to do that, which is why I recommended the morning and afternoon or night routine, whichever way you would like to call it. So again, I'll have all of the information linked in the description box, but let me know your tips in the comment section of your ways to have an effective day. Would love to continue the chat there. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box, which will have links to what I featured in this video, of course, other related videos, and the blog and Instagram. The blog is chaoticcritic.com. The Instagram is @chaoticcritic. If you guys are not subscribed to the Chaotic Critic fam, what are you waiting for? I'm posting Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to get on a schedule for you guys, so be on the lookout. And always be sure to check my community tab for updates on videos, and I'm always giving polls to see what you guys would like to see. So be sure to check there. And for all of you that are a part of the Chaotic Critic fam, I thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!